Otis.
Two white guys from Florida who call themselves the Island Boys.
I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'm gonna get Kiwi going. You're gonna keep that gun. I'll be just staring at the sun.
Bernie.
I want to hit them with my car. Is it possible
Punch
for me
them,
to hit them with
yes.
my car?
What do you think came first here? It could not have been the hair. Like, there's no way that the hair was the first.
I think
would
you build it
imagine
around
was,
the hair. I tend to disagree.
Yeah.
I think you start with hair and then the look.
You don't think it was the
starts with
grill or the face tattoos first?
No, I think you
before
start at the top. The hair is the easiest thing.
So you think they walked into their barber without the tattoos and face stuff going on and was like, look, have you seen the coronavirus? Can you make that on top of my head?
This is Weird with Otis and Bernie.
Nope. You're not there. Did you turn something off? Nope. It was working fine at the front of the thing.
All right.
There you are.
Can we do that again?
Nope. We're looking. Did you have it on mute?
Yes. And I feel like if it didn't start that way, then it wouldn't be the podcast for 2022.
I want that to be the intro. I want to keep that one. I think we should keep that one.
It feels fresh. It feels fresh to be back.
Oh, just starting to f up immediately. Just starting.
It has become part of the podcast that I am not ready every single time.
Not prepared.
So,
I mean, you only had a minute of an intro. I mean, it's not like we haven't done it exactly the same time. This is Weird with Otis and Bernie. The music hits, we wait for a second, and then you start talking, and you just nothing. Just
what
nothing.
I'm saying is the tradition is that I am not ready. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I have begun a tradition at this point, so I have to keep up with it.
All right, this is how the intro. Okay, here's how the end of the intro goes.
It's like, look, have you seen the coronavirus? Can you make that on top of my head?
This is Weird with Otis and Bernie.
Oh, and there we are. There we are. Hey, welcome back to This Is Weird podcast, season number 3. 3 seasons into this thing, and we still have an audience. It's pretty awesome.
Can't get, yeah. There you go.
Happy New Year to you, Bernie. Happy 2022.
Oh, so far so good.
I think it's named because it's just like 2020 is going to be because of this whole Omicron. So it's 2022.
Right, it's
also.
2020 also.
Welcome
Yes.
in.
So there you go. Welcome to This Is Weird. You can find us on our social media. We will stream this. You can see this on Twitch. You can see it on Facebook. You can see it on YouTube and all kinds of fun stuff. It is season 3 of the big program. I think we took too much time off.
Yeah.
I think
but the holidays jumped in, and things just got in the way. Stuff was happening. We just could not connect. But you know what? I feel like a fresh new year starts a fresh new podcast, and it feels good that way.
Yeah.
So
I like this. This feels right to do it right now.
The other busyness that has been in my life, Bernie, is I am now re-employed.
Ooh.
Yes. Back in the game.
Yes.
We talked about it all last year when we started this thing. How you love to make the joke that I was not employed. That joke's gone now.
I can't. You're actually gainfully employed, which I mean, that takes out a big piece of what I made fun of you for not being employed.
Yeah, I'm back in radio. I've got a radio show in Atlanta. I'm on in 30 some other markets.
Okay,
as well.
blah blah blah. Here we go.
So,
Here we go.
Came back with a bang. I'm proud of it. I'm excited about it, and it feels good to be back in a radio studio and doing the jokey jokes between the country music.
That's it. That's it. When you hear George Strait in a joke, that's your man right there. That's your man. Well, I'm happy for you. In all seriousness, I'm happy for you.
Thank you, sir.
You were like, you said to me, you reached out, you're like, hey, I signed my contract and we kept ownership of the podcast. And I was like, well, who would want it? It's not like anybody was beating on our door. We got to have a piece of this.
Well, when you go into a new company that is, audio based, they want to pull in your content and own your content because it's lucrative on that end. So just in case somebody actually listened to this thing and we might make $1 or $2.
I like that you're like I like that they don't own the podcast. I'm like, well, they'd have to go through me, and they haven't called me either.
I did not consult with you at all.
Right, exactly. You're like, hey, good news, I didn't give away the podcast. What? Well, thank you.
It's been great being back, but here's the thing: being hired on like right before 2 holidays kick off. It's terrible. It's
not great.
It's the worst time to onboard somebody.
No, it's not great.
Thank God I got my old job back. So I kind of went, oh my God, finding somebody to help you
No.
the 5-6 weeks before the end of the year is just not
shuts down. There's nothing to be had there. There's nothing there.
If they do see you in the hallway, they're like, oh God, turn. Don't make eye contact. Turn. Isn't that how it is like everywhere during the holiday? Nobody wants to really work that hard, just enough to make it to the holiday. And they also don't want to see you because there may be other work involved if they get into a conversation with you. So it's just avoid.
Well, plus, you've been there before, so they assume you know everything. They don't have to make eye contact. It's like, he'll figure it out. It's fine. He knows how it works. We're good. Better him than somebody that we didn't know.
There's so many systems. There's new things that I didn't know that they had implemented since I had been off for the year.
They made you program the robot that replaced you.
So I'd
like you to meet Otto. He's the guy that took 80 markets from you.
So I'm in there just lost. I'm searching the hallways like Kevin when his parents left him to go to Paris.
Yeah.
Buzz?
Yeah, right.
Uncle Frank? Uncle Frank, is this a joke?
That was me at work the whole holiday. Can somebody get my email to work?
I mean, and there's only like 7 people that work there now. So, I mean, even after the first of the year, not many people are there. The other 4 came back. Ooh.
I'll tell you, I'm 75% up at this point. 2 months in, I have about 75% of the things that I need to get my full job done. So
fair enough.
Doing well.
Enough. I think that's good.
Well.
I think you're doing well. That's a good start.
Tough. I mean, over the holidays, it's just, craziness trying to get in and get into a new place. And I can't imagine it being a brand new place because I would have just been like, I'm just going to sit over here. And when you guys come back from the holiday, let me know.
Yeah, right.
Let
me know if I took
work,
some.
right?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm now entering year 3 of working in my home. And with that, like so many other people that have to work at home now, I haven't figured out how they're going to fire me. Like, I'm like, well, I have a key to the place. They can't lock me out. They can't walk me out. Security doesn't have to escort me out at anything. What are you going to do? Tell me to go to the living room? Like, it's my house.
Right.
I can't, like, it's really hard to bitch and moan about work when you're in your own house. Like, what are you going to do? Send off a fiery email? Dave in accounting sucks. Like, you lose some energy when you have to be like a belligerent employee when you don't go anywhere other than your basement.
I feel like you're the guy from Office Space sometimes, the guy that they sent to the basement.
Right.
They don't really know he's there.
I just get a paycheck through a technicality. Yeah. I used to joke. I used to joke that I'm like, well, I know I'll be fired when my key card stops working. I don't need a key card anymore.
What happens if you one day you wake up, you get out of bed, you put your fluffy feet warmers on to go down to do your show, and the basement door is completely locked.
The basement door is locked, and there's a guy standing there going, we're going to go a different direction.
That's how it's gonna happen.
We're gonna bring the new morning show in, and they're gonna operate out of your basement.
It's gonna be your 7-year-old daughter. She's gonna.
That's it. We can pay her 25% of what we paid you, which was not much. Not a lot. It's just hard to be a petulant, obnoxious employee when you're upset about something when you're at home.
Yeah. I mean, you've had a taste of this too, working from home. Me and the wife flipped roles a little bit. She went to work and I was working from home the entire year, but hardly working.
Right.
And so I'm Mr. Mom, I'm stay-at-home dad, and I learned what it's like to be in her shoes as a stay-at-home mom. I got all the park gossip. I had to try to remain sane without seeing any other grown humans.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Be a good parent and not lose my ish because they fight constantly all freaking day, and love them all at the same time.
When I was unemployed, we had a brand new baby. And we were forced into the situation. We had the baby.
You got the infant stage of being.
I lost my job 3 weeks after she was born.
Oh, good! Wow, I'm not. Even
and so we weren't sleeping. We were just scramble brained, and then they swooped in and they fired me. And so for the first year that she was here, it was me. I took the place of any childcare there would have been. She left when she went back from maternity leave. It was me, and she was working at home at the time. And you ever see, and I've seen this since, and I recognize it very, very, very specifically. You ever see a guy walking a baby down the street, and the baby's too young to do anything, and he's just walking?
Yeah.
And it's because here's the thing about babies. There's not much to do with them. So he's like, hey, let's go for the 8th walk today. Because there's nothing to do. Look, you just
get sick of your own walls.
Right.
You need to get out of the house. You need sunshine on your skin at some point.
Let's go. Let me go put a pair of headphones on, listen to ESPN, and take a walk through the neighborhood for the 4th time today. That's what I did.
I got to be honest with you, though. My wife would always be like, it's such a hard job.
It is extremely hard.
Stay at home mom. You know what? It was easy. And I got to shout out Duct Tape and Blippy for that.
Okay. All right. Fine. All right. Fine.
I'm kidding. I got a whole new appreciation for the hard job that she had while I was away, working, busting my butt. And, I was the sugar daddy. Instead, she was my sugar mama for 6 months, and I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Your kids learned when Steve Wilkos was on.
There is one employee, though, that is no longer employed, I'm sure, after the tweet that he sent out from the Pabst Blue Ribbon Twitter page. Did you see this thing?
I did.
I'm thinking, there's no way that guy is any longer employed. There just can't be. So anyway, this tweet goes out. It goes completely viral, obviously. Amazing marketing. And I'm going to share my screen here because I've got the tweet.
Okay, great.
Here we go. So can we see that?
Yeah. Okay, there it is.
So Pabst Blue Ribbon tweets out, not drinking this January, try eating ass. That's the tweet.
That's the tweet they sent. We're going to need to see you in our office tomorrow, Dave.
It was up for a little bit. It was up. I imagine when corporate sees this tweet, it's immediately like that.
I don't. Where are we trying to go with this, Steve? I know you're running the social media now. We're looking for something very edgy.
There were some replies too that got pretty amazing.
I'm sure there were.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. Am I right?
More like.
That was a great one.
By the way, anybody that's had Pabst Blue Ribbon knows what an ass tastes like.
Someone tweeted, I now have a somewhat firm plan to purchase PBR later today. To which the same intern that is now fired replied to that, ass marketing, it works.
Oh my gosh. How long did the guy have the Twitter account?
I don't know.
Jesus. Hey, we're fixing all this when the social media guy gets back on the 7th of January.
This guy stole your joke here on this one. He stole your joke by retweeting PBR or ass. What's the difference?
Right. Right. Ass generally doesn't come in a 6-pack.
I did not see a reply from Natural Light, but I figured I made a tweet for them because I figured this is what that would look like. So I
Okay.
Yeah, Natural Ice. If they would have tweeted, excuse me, we have a patent on that taste.
All right,
Would've been there,
Natural
too.
Light. Okay, all right, fair enough. Fair enough, Natural Light. We see what you're doing.
Excuse me, PBR corporate actually replied with they sent out a response, and after they had taken the tweet down and said, "We are dealing with the situation.
Are you?
This is
Are you?
not part of our brand." So, I've
Man,
had
how-
PBR.
how many
plenty of times. I
PBRs
can
do
tell
you have
it's
to
part of your
have?
brand.
How many PBRs do you have to have before you go to Twitter and write that? Fucking 80 PBRs.
That was a dude that drank 2 cases of PBR already that day,
exactly.
and was like, "This job, I don't care."
Upwards
Listen
of
to this tweet.
upwards of $15 worth of PBR.
So there's that little PR issue going on at PBR this week. They're dealing with there.
That's great. That's fantastic. So
I heard you were having a few PBRs and doing some housework recently.
I spent the time. I've decided that I want a smart house. I've decided that I've told you, this is the golden age of yelling things in the air and making it happen in your home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just play that song for me. Put that on that list for me. Like I enjoy yelling in the air and making something happen. And so, I've decided I've decided to put smart light switches in to my house because my light switches are bad anyway.
Smart. That's smart.
And so you can you buy the smart light switches and then you put them on your Wi-Fi and you connect them to things. I put a smart dimmer in. I put a smart thermostat in.
Like the goddamn Jetsons over there.
It's fantastic.
You have a female robot with a skirt on too that rolls
I
around.
don't.
And dusts
I don't.
things? Okay.
I don't.
And that's next.
That's next. But yeah, so what that involves is it's a little bit like when you see something on a food menu and you want to order it, but you realize it's way too much food, and so your eyes are bigger than your stomach. So like I see the smart switch is like, I want to put a smart switch in my home, and then I'm like, I don't know dick about electricity.
But I'm gonna try.
But I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to figure it out because I don't read directions are for pussies. Now,
Same, by the way. Same.
right. So I get the smart switch. I study it. By the way, if you are competent in this, I'm going to look like an idiot. If you're an electrician and you're listening and you hear me describe this, you're going to be like, you're stupid. And the answer is yes.
For some reason, I picture you at this moment looking at your smart switch, and also your book telling you.
There's no book. It's just the YouTube.
No, not the instructions. I imagine you looking at a book that says "Smart Switches for Dummies."
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's great. No, so I get the smart switch, and I've got the YouTube. I got some guy on YouTube who's taking way too long to get to the point.
Too long. Hey, make sure you comment down below and hit the like
What
button.
you do is like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. You're gonna see the red wire come out and the black wire. Now don't cut the black wire. It's like Lethal Weapon. It's like Lethal Weapon and cut the black wire and the red wire, but don't do it at the same time. And by the way, don't forget the ground wire.
Right after this commercial, I'm going to tell you the wire that you shouldn't cut.
Yeah. Okay. Well, coming up,
3 minutes
this
of
is
commercial.
the YouTube homeowners channel, and you can do that right now. Like and subscribe to my page.
Subscribe below.
Subscribe below. So,
Just tell me how to do the goddamn switch.
just get to the point.
Damn it.
Get to the point. Tell me which one is going to shock me.
Right. Yeah.
So I shut all the electricity out. Because, by the way, you know how you're supposed to shut all the electricity?
Breakers at first?
Yeah, I turned the breakers off.
Okay. All right.
You know, I turned the breakers off. Here's the thing. I don't have add to all of this, I'm extremely impatient as a person. Like I don't have the patience to do all of this. And so I turn the breakers off, but I don't have time. Like it's just me. And I'm just like, I'll just turn all the breakers off. All the breakers are off. Just turn everything off. Or so hold on. Like most people would be like, would troubleshoot, it'd be like, it's number 4. I need to turn number 4 off.
Just from experience, I got to tell you, the one thing you don't do is go, babe, push the.
No.
It's the second one down on the left.
No,
And she's
we're
like,
not. No, we're not doing that.
I got it. And then you're like, okay, hold on.
No. We're not doing that. I flip the switch.
Oh, babe. Then you're real pissed, yelling back, babe, what? Oh. Yeah, you get a little heart jolt.
I was kind of successful.
Okay.
I didn't
What
do
does that
them
mean?
all.
There's no kinda in electricity.
There's
no in between.
No, I figured out the dimmer. The dimmer I got in.
Okay, all right.
It's okay. The thermostat I got in. It's okay. There was a and also, by the way, if it's, and my house has got some crazy wiring. If it's anything other than just standard, I'm out.
Yeah.
I have no, I can't reason my way through anything else complicated.
I feel like we just created a meme for electricians that would go really well. Like, there is no kinda in electrician work.
Everything.
It's either it's 50. You're gonna die, or the switch is gonna work. It's 50,
everything
50.
I'm reading. It's like, if you're not sure, call a professional. And I'm like,
they need to take the first part
I'm
off.
like, fuck,
Just
I know what the
call
fuck I'm doing.
professional. We get it. You're a man. Stop. Call a professional. Is what it should say.
I'm like, yeah, well, yeah, you can call a professional if you're
I can do
an asshole. like, right. If you're less smart than I am and have less reasoning, yeah.
Hey.
I mean, you put that in there for the simps, but the rest of us get it. The rest of us know what we're doing. And the other night, I put one in, and what I was having trouble with was I was only about 50-50 on every decision I was making. Like
That's what I'm saying. It's,
like,
yeah,
it was just
it's
like
always 50-50.
I would go connect, like, well, because it's off. So like connect.
Were you nervous?
Connect.
Like, anxious as like did it slow mo?
No.
Okay,
Like
all right.
connect, step back, go downstairs, flip the breaker
you
back
gotta
on,
do the breaker to figure it out. Okay.
and then just hope I don't hear pop, 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 pop. Just like, and over time, I just was tired of being like 25% on every decision I made. Like, I didn't break anything and I didn't embarrass myself, but I was just like, after a while, I would look at my wife and just like, it wasn't working. And I did bring in a guy, and he had to take
you had
apart
to
the
call
entire.
guy.
Well, no,
How
but
deflating for your ego.
not really. No. But here's the thing. No, it actually felt okay. It actually felt okay because when he took it apart, it was clear to me that I had no chance.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Like, it was clear to me. Like, I told my wife, I'm like, if it makes you feel better, would have never figured it out. Like, it's not like it was one notch away from being finished. Would have never figured it out.
Listen, you know the type of neighborhood I live in. You can't call the guy.
Oh, well,
If my neighbor
fucking-
was next to you, would have been.
fucking man world where you live in. Why don't you get some balls and put the breaker in? Like, why don't you just do it? Like, I'm okay with calling my guy. I'm all right.
Electricity never killed anybody, you pussy.
Yeah, right.
What? No,
right.
It has.
It has.
You know of Benjamin Franklin?
Yeah.
I'm not sure it killed him, though. But
Why don't you?
what I'm saying is, I do the same thing. I'm terrible at housework, but I'm going to try every single time. Electricity, I got to tell you, I have put in several fans and lights, and I get it almost 100% of the time. I'm decent with that.
But you
That
never
has-
sure.
That's,
I'll bet
no,
you $100 you're never
yeah.
sure.
No, it's a guess. But I've learned, first off, you don't ask your wife to turn the right breaker off, because I've taken several jolts
No.
through the wrist by trusting that she got the right breaker. Also, I am not the one to choose the right breaker either.
Yo, shout out.
So
By the way,
that's where the guesswork comes in.
shout out to the people that labeled my breakers, by the
Oh,
way.
God.
Lighting.
Oh,
All right,
you got
fantastic. Great.
Okay, let me tell you mine then, because I feel like this is a common problem in people's homes. Whoever writes the labels on there is like, oh, I'm this guy.
Yeah, shit.
Kitchen,
Right, yeah.
dishwasher, dining room is my kid's third bedroom.
Shout out to the 8-year-old that wrote mine. Shout out to the 8-year-old that wrote mine in pencil, by the way. It's written in pencil.
Why is it never the thing that it is supposed to be? It's like, not, they'll call it something else. They're like foyer. What the is a foyer? I don't know where that's at. Is that the front of the house? Is that back on the back porch? I don't know.
I would love somebody to label it as specifically as foyer. I could figure it out because mine says lighting.
Yeah, like and comment down below if you've had an issue with your break. Sorry,
That's right. Like and comment down below is the homeowner's YouTube page. Comment and subscribe.
This is weird.
If I had to rate your skills, if I had between 1 and 10, if I had to rate your skills as a husband and a man in the household on home projects, what would you give yourself?
I'm getting better.
Okay.
I'm about a 6.
Are we talking like building too? Like literally putting wood together, building?
No.
Just projects.
Just like stuff like projects, and I remounted a door a little while back.
Yeah. I did that too.
So they asked a bunch of guys. They asked guys.
Well, you didn't give me your rating. What'd you say? A 7?
About a 6.
Okay, I go about a 7 on me.
Okay.
For my home improvement.
They asked a bunch of guys in a poll recently to rate themselves physically. They didn't ask women, they asked men to rate themselves physically. And speaking of that, the average that a guy came in was a 5.9. Men would say, I'm about a 6. Like everybody was like, I'm about a 6. And it came in at 5.9, according to this news. And I was curious if that, I feel like that's about right. That's not a big number.
You go right around. What do you go?
I would say I would put myself at right about a 6, but my scale goes to 15. Like, so
that's your attractive level the same as your home improvement skills.
Look, it's all the same. I just get all 6s right across the board. Hold on,
you're the guy that just answers when you have to do those personality
I
tests.
Just C. That's all
if it says very satisfactory to terrible, you're like middle.
Never go. You never go to the one extreme or the other because you never know when you're going to need that far extreme.
Very satisfactory is used very lightly when you're.
Yeah, no, you don't do very unsatisfactory. You do kind of unsatisfactory in case you got to really stick it to the ad. Like, let's say in case you get to a question where you're like, oh no, you're getting a 1.
Yeah,
you're getting a 1.
Imagine being the people going and asking these gentlemen to rate themselves on that scale, and then you're the guy that comes across. You have to keep a straight face. You come across the guy that's like 11.
Yeah,
I'm an 11.
12 and a half. What was your question?
Fucking abs.
12 and a half. What was your question?
Right. They said.
Oh, no, definitely a 10. I thought you were asking something else. 12 and a half flaccid.
I thought you were asking penis size. Sorry,
I thought you were asking flaccid penis size. I was like, average, and then I found out average is not 12 and a half.
Did every one of these questions, because you know how guys are, did every one of these people asking the question have to start with, okay, like for real though, if you had to rate yourself?
Yeah, right. At first they're like, 8. No, come on.
Okay,
come on,
seriously.
Billy. Come on, seriously. All right, 6.
Okay, 6. They said it's because guys watch these I don't believe this, because reading this, I'm like, no. Watching superheroes on television, we love the movies of,
Right.
Iron Man and whatever The Rock is in.
Right.
And we compare ourselves to that being the 10. Like Ryan Reynolds is a 10.
Okay.
Who else? What other celebrity would you put in the 10?
I mean, the Chris's. Your Chris Evans, your Chris
Rock.
Pratt, your Chris Hemsworth. I think they're all the 10s, right?
Right. And so judging on that, I would be around, I'd go like 5, 6.
I was gonna.
But I think, can we count? Do they count personality in on this? Are we talking about because I feel like my personality steps it up just a little bit. Like I'm more like 3.5, 4, but personality brings it to like a 6.
I've known you for a while. I'm not sure that's true.
I'm curious what your wife would put you at.
What would my wife put me at? I can call her and ask. Hang on. Let me call her and ask.
I'll call mine in and ask.
Let me give you a second. Call her and ask. Hang on.
All right. I
Hold on,
texted
here.
her from the other room.
Yeah, I'm calling her.
Gonna put her on the spot here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
I love how she answers.
I'm in the living room.
you're right. We're recording. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate me physically?
Attractiveness.
I am not answering this question. I heard you do this break earlier.
Pretend you did.
Show.
Pretend I don't have 14 radio shows.
I'm not answering this
You
question.
thought of
Why-
it. She
This is
came
a
up with a
weird
number. She
question.
thought of a number when she heard you do that. She thought of a number. What's the number? Just quick.
What is the number that you thought of a number clearly? What is that
No,
number?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't rate people.
You should though. That's the way that you. That's the way that you determine value amongst people.
Yeah.
Because
Sounds like a-
look, you don't have to give me a number. I just need you to clear your throat if I give you your correct number. 9.5.
I'm not giving a number. I have homework to do.
Oh, she's not interested.
Oh, you're not going to answer
I
me?
feel like if it's not,
No.
if she doesn't want to say, then it's not good. That's how.
Well,
that's how
I
I
know
take
it's
that.
not good. All right. All right. Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, I'm gonna have to call.
I think
mine
that
'cause
went. I think that went well.
mine's not coming in here, so I'm gonna call her real quick.
I think that went well.
She's gonna be like, "Why?" She's gonna. I watch. It'll be the same response.
My wife
Same
thinks
response.
my wife thinks I'm a 4.
I was gonna go 4, 3, 4,
Yeah.
because she didn't want to answer.
Tops.
If it was like an 8 or a 9, she would definitely.
Oh, she would have led with that. 9.5. This is going well.
All right, found her.
Okay.
She was blow drying her feet.
All right, fair enough.
No. Why were you blow drying your feet? Because she's freezing. Okay. I need you to answer on a scale of 1 to 10, my attractiveness. Say it loud enough. She doesn't want to be on the camera.
Okay.
7.
Oh, nice.
Boom.
Nice work.
Okay with the 7. I'm okay
Nice.
with the 7.
All right,
Bernie's
I-
wife did not answer. So what do we?
That's
do we
it.
think
What do you
what
infer from
number
that?
do you think you're gonna have to answer for her?
What do you infer?
Date night, like just
His
cash-
attractiveness.
just casual.
Like she's like, is it like a date night or is it
Okay,
like
we're
a
not.
casual
We don't have to
Monday?
parse it out. We don't have to parse it out and come up with.
Just what would Emily?
Did you
say?
just get a haircut, or
Was this before you lost the hair on
was
top?
this
or was it
before?
like-
Yeah, was this before? What year? What year are we talking? 2005.
Just give us a number. What would Bernie's wife say?
5 or 6.
5 or
Yeah.
6.
I mean, I'll take
That's
it.
what he said. He said a 5 or 6. So
I don't
hey.
feel great about this segment.
She's got to give me a higher rating. I'm her
I don't
husband.
feel wonderful about this.
What if
segment.
she was like? What if she was like? About a 3.
Yeah, right. She delivers a number, but it's with a sigh. It's with a heavy sigh and a lot of belaboring.
3.
Yeah.
You're funny
guess.
though.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't feel good about this segment.
This is weird.
This is weird. Join us on the social media, the Facebook, the Twitter, the Friendster. I think we're on Parler. I'm not sure. YouTube, Twitch. You can find the show there, and we appreciate you listening and following along and downloading and telling your friends.
We still don't
About
have
This
an
Is Weird.
OnlyFans. Still don't have an OnlyFans.
Still not there.
Sorry.
We're still not
Sorry
there.
about that.
Yeah.
Oh, and my chicken died. I gotta, because that was going to be my OnlyFans, so I got to put that out there.
The chicken died?
Yeah, we think it was a raccoon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't want to. It was sad. It was.
It sounds very sad. The chicken's not with us anymore.
Not with us anymore. So rest in peace, Dash.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad. Let me bring the pod down.
So we start
Bring the
this
pod
segment.
down. Chicken's dead. My chicken's dead. I hope you're happy.
Makes it a really tough transition to the.
Hope you're happy, asshole. The chicken's dead. Come up with your little chicken jokes.
There you go. There's my transition. Speaking of assholes, there's a woman on TikTok who sells
there you go.
farts for a living.
What is this?
Sells farts in a jar. She was on 90 Day Fiance at one point. And now her business is that she farts into a mason jar, cans
What?
it, and people pay thousands of dollars for this woman's flatulence. It's true. She makes $50,000 a week selling her bodily odor inside of this jar.
I have questions. Number one, is
Okay, yeah, lots of
is she attractive? Let's start there.
Go. All right. Now you should be able to see it.
All right, here we go.
This woman, quite attractive, actually. Her name is Stephanie Motto. She is. She used to be on 90 Day Fiance. Now her only
I
business
made
is
$45,000 in 1 week selling my jars of parts. And ever since my last TikTok went viral, I've been getting a lot of questions such as, how long do the farts last? Did I really fart 97 times in 2 days? Ooh, size my farts and why? And what are some of my tips?
Are we going to listen to some of her question and answers?
So the first question I get asked a lot is, how long do the farts last? And
That's the first question?
for the first 2 days, but as I like to say, one whiff makes memories that last a lifetime.
Oh,
Now, why
No,
do people
one
buy
whiff.
my farts in a jar? I honestly think it's because I have a really good personality.
No,
it's
And
no, it's not. It's
Now, what are
not.
some of my fart selling tips and tricks? Number one, don't eat Fiber One bars. You might think it's the easy way out, but there is nothing.
okay. Yes, she's attractive.
can't.
I just had to pause for a second because the fact that she's talking about her bowels makes her so much less attractive, right?
Easy about it.
Right?
I
Or
can't.
do are you finding her hotter by the fact?
No.
Okay.
On its way
What is
out.
this
You
one?
know what I mean. Don't push yourself too hard, literally and figuratively. Just have fun and don't let people judge you or get you down.
Yeah.
It's a business. You're making money and it's not hurting anyone. This holiday
Except
season,
your
buy
anus.
a jar and support local small business.
Okay.
Oh, shut up.
Support local small business.
I can't with you. Stop it.
50K a week. So that kind of entices me to start bottling up. Unfortunately, I've found out that my wife several times tonight did not enjoy the scent of my fart.
It's not.
So-
It's none of it's pleasant.
I don't know if I could bottle it up and really make money like she can.
Just wanna.
Is it just because she has boobs? You're like, oh, she's hot and got boobs. I want to smell her fart.
I
thought that was
can't.
just a joke. when
Let's
Scott
start.
would say that.
Okay. Let's reverse engineer this. Who's buying her farts?
Just weird guys. Just
Like
some
who looks at her and like, I gotta own some of her flatulence.
Not me. I don't want to. No, I don't want to smell anybody's fart for any kind of money.
All right.
So here is a day in the life. If you're just curious, kind of
Hey
what her
guys, today
diet
I'm going to be
is?
showing you a day in the life of
'Cause
a
I
girl
was.
who sells her farts in a jar. So I like to get things rolling with some beans, a protein muffin, sometimes even a yogurt. Less sugar is better, some hard-boiled eggs. And today I decided I was going to make myself a protein shake with some yogurt added to it. And oh, I was feeling it for
Oh
sure.
God.
I was
Stop.
feeling it for
She
sure.
looks at the camera and she rubs her tummy. She's like, I'm going to give somebody a great show later.
Does this girl have a dating life? Because if she's
No.
running this business constantly, how is she explain that like first date when she brings him back and the next morning she's eating beans and
I gotta leave. I gotta get to work. Okay.
look, I'm not calling her back if I'm getting Dutch ovened the date morning. You know?
If you're getting Dutch oven, you're getting something for free.
Yeah, right.
So it's like it's the benefit of dating somebody.
Charge after that.
That'll be $26.
Oh, but that money, God, I'm just baffled that people pay $1,000 a jar. Is it even in there when it gets there? Is it even really in there?
Who cares?
Selling oxygen. But here's the problem. Okay? Unfortunately, Stephanie is no longer running the business
Oh.
because of an ER trip recently. She said she felt her whole body in pain, like she was having a heart attack. She felt like she was going into cardiac arrest, rushed herself to the hospital, only to find out that it was severe, almost deadly gas pains. You can literally kill yourself by having so much
over
gas
farting?
built up.
Nurse.
No, farting.
Nurse, we have a problem, nurse. This one's an over farter.
You get backed up.
Yeah.
So back to the first date thing, because that just came across my mind. Also, let's say she's like, you don't even know about the farting thing. Date's going good. Dinner is great. She's really loving the beans that she ordered. And she's like, you know what? Let's go back from my place to for a nightcap. It can't possibly smell good when you walk into her
Oh,
apartment.
no. It's like a
matter how
person
much-
that owns too many pets.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is. I'm sorry. Look, I've been working from home from COVID.
Oh. Terrible.
I got a shift. I got to work.
Yeah, so her trip to the ER actually stopped her business because doctors said you can't eat like this anymore. It will kill you.
Yeah.
If you back up too far,
Well, she probably was
you will have a
eating.
heart attack. It'll kill you.
She's probably eating food to generate the gas, but there was probably a lot of. She's probably getting backed up with poo.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
All right. So, so I got to know though, would you still hit it?
Stop! Come on! I'm not. It's not. I mean, it's not a valid question.
Okay. I mean, I'm
Look,
saying,
hey,
not
man,
married,
I've been
not married.
Like, can
We're not
you
married,
see?
we're
Like, you're
single
sitting
guys.
around with your friends, and you're like, I'm dating a new girl. She bottles her farts. She's hot.
And now she loves PBR for some reason.
Well, she loves PBR. Oh, come on.
Why is her whole refrigerator stocked up? Oh, it's a new endorsement I got.
Yeah.
Pabst Blue Ribbon's got a whole new ass campaign.
This is our highest bar segment we've ever done. This is fantastic. Okay. All
In
right.
case you were wondering, I'm just going to say yes, I would.
The answer is yes, absolutely. Of course.
This is weird.
Okay, so I came up with a new bit to end the podcast for season 3, and I haven't really run it by you, but
Okay.
I think it's a great plan. So we're going to take a massive viral video for the week, and we're going to break it down and just, watch it
Okay.
together.
I like
first time
this.
you see it, you've seen it, and so I even came up with a great name. I think
What is it?
Viridiacy. the viral video with idiocy involved.
When are you-
Idiocy.
When are you going to use the great name? Is that the great name?
That's the name. Flurona. Benifer.
It's not a thing. I'm not participating in a bit called Virality. I'm checking out. If that's what we're going to call it, I'm out.
I'm pretty sure that Rob Dyrdek would love the name, first off. And
if Rob Dyrdek likes it, then I'm all in.
Okay, so this video is from Kuwait City in the Middle East. Now, it's a small town in Kuwait City where, imagine looking out the front of your house and you just see the streets in your neighborhood. That's what this kind of looks like. And there is a full-size lion walking down the street. It caused hysteria in Kuwait City, they said, because neighbors were running, closing their doors, locking them, making sure stuff was in front of the window to make sure this lion did not attack them, all except for one woman who a neighbor caught on video once she noticed a woman walk over to the big cat, pick it up, and start walking off with it. A full-size lion. Here's the video. Can you hear it? The lion?
What the hell? Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Can you
That
imagine
lion is not happy.
Would that be your reaction if you walked up to a big cat? No,
That,
it would be
that
run.
lion. Oh my gosh! She walked that lion. Just a few. The look on that lion's face is, bitch, put me down.
Right?
I don't have to put up with this.
It's flailing and swiping like as if,
Right.
Your kid throws a tantrum in the Texas Roadhouse. You got to take him out to the car.
And her body language is such, like she's carrying it and she's holding her head back. Like, I will get you the here. Like,
I will when we get home, I am going to
get out of here.
smack your
It's
ass.
not bad enough that we live in Kuwait. I'm not going to have lions walking around trying to watch my stories.
She picked it up like it literally was like a bunny on the loose.
Right.
Fucking lion.
Carrying it down the street.
I can immediately
And it's just
tell you.
swinging. It's just swinging its feet. Trying to, bitch, I'm gonna cut the shit out of you. When I get a hold of you, I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah, and she has 0 F's to give.
Zero.
I immediately watching it. First thing that come to my mind was her husband never talks back to her. Not one
Oh
time.
no, God no.
Never. Imagine how scared
Man.
he is of that woman. It's
crazy.
Too. Like the neighbor doesn't say a word the whole time. You don't even hear them in the video. Like you don't have anything to say about the woman that just picked up the damn lion.
That's Sharon. She's always carrying lions out to the street.
Oh, damn it. Khadijah's out there chasing that damn
Right.
cat again.
Right, yeah.
She's like, the neighbor has obviously seen it before, right?
I got a Jaguar I need you to take somewhere later. Just throw it on your back like it's an upset 3-year-old at the supermarket.
I feel lied to like my entire life now, watching this video from the Middle East. We were told forever that Al-Qaeda, Saddam Hussein, those are the things we should be worried about. But they never told us about this human being.
This
A damn
human
lion.
being that will grab a lion just by its body. Like, I will take you. Don't you look. I will take you out in the street and I will take you away.
What kind of sorcery does this woman have?
Yeah. And by the way, how emasculated is that lion?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because at the end of the video, the lion just slinks away. King of the jungle.
That bitch. Get that bitch again.
That bitch. I'm going
Every
to
fucking
tell my
time.
friends. Hey, welcome back, lion. How'd everything go? Everything okay? Did you bite the human? No.
No.
She carried me out in the street.
This is the new.
Oh, good
this
job.
This is the new sequel to Lion King.
This is it.
Still
This
trying to find
sequel,
the
Lion King, sucks. This is terrible.
Like
Ah,
Mufasa would never had that shit.
Mufasa would have not put up with this. Simba, I will take you. Do not make me turn this car around, Simba.
Look, when she drops the cat too, she's not even like scared to walk away. She's like,
No, she doesn't like drop him and like run away because I've made the cat mobile and it's gonna eat me now.
she stands up and fixes her hair like in the back, and she's like, "This damn kid, I swear, embarrassing me in front of all these fucking people."
What is she doing? She gives 0 Fs. She doesn't care.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is your next Bachelorette on NBC. That's the kind of intro for the Bachelorette I want to see.
That's great. Yeah.
Like, hell yeah, I want to date this.
She gets a rose. Give that one a rose.
I've got a buddy that his favorite thing to do, and it just made me think of this, was to date the craziest girl he could find because he thought they were better in bed. If he saw this video, he would be turned on immediately. Like, oh, yeah, that's his type of girl.
Hey, you're dating that girl, Sarah? You dating that girl, Sarah? Well, she's not much to look at, but you've seen what she can do with a lion. Man.
Good luck out there in 2022. Let's hope there's no lions in your neighborhood that you've got to snag up out.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great.
What was she going to do with it?
I don't know. I like the last part where the lion just goes, okay, guess she put me over here now. She really did give me the how to do. Put him up.
I wanted an ending to that video because it just kind of cuts off and the lion cowering away.
Well, right. Apparently the lion lost his cowardice again.
This is not the Disney.
That's a Wizard of Oz joke, everybody. That's a Wizard of Oz joke.
If I only had a brain.
Put him up. Put him up. Put him up. That movie would have ended differently
pick him up.
if Dorothy had been like, "You get your ass back in the thing." walking him down the yellow brick road.
Where's his bro, the Tin Man, to lift him up in his time of need? Boy, this live action.
Wizard of Oz sucks.
Couldn't even think of the name. I'm laughing so
that's
hard.
it. That's good.
Live action Wizard of the Oz. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible choice for actresses.
It's awful. Terrible. Angelina Jolie's new movie looks great. It's just a woman who's not scared to just grab a wild animal by the waist and put it outside. You get your ass outside.
PSR rating 4.7. This bitch grabbed a lion.
This bitch grabbed a lion. Yeah, that's how our date ended. Our date was not great, but at the end she grabbed a lion by the waist and just took it outside, beat the shit out of it.
I'm literally crying on this segment.
That's great.
So hard.
I enjoyed it. Look, this segment, except for the name, has been fantastic.
Viridius.
No, we're not calling it that. I don't know what it's called, but it's not that.
All right. Viral breakdown. Is that better for you?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
We need like a
No.
viral breakdown.
Here, go ahead. Give me your. I get the sound effect ready.
This week's viral breakdown. This is weird. That's what we call this podcast, and it gets weirder and weirder every single season. And we thank you so much for hey, what are you, 5? Or are you just wait? You're actually on her website ordering, aren't you?
I am.
That's what you're doing. You're trying to pick the right sound. Oh, I want the that one. That's the good melon one right there. Oh God! Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. We don't have a TikTok. I was kidding. Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, all those. Bernie, are you done? Can we end this podcast? This podcast is ended in the shitter. So let's just wrap it up. All right. Thanks for hanging out. We got these coming every week, every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. So when we drop the new episode, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a part of the Weird family.
See you next time.
This is Weird.